Now, what federation do you think you're going to go with? Because I know there's a little bit of a, I don't want to say like rivalry, but it seems like some federations don't like it when you compete in multi-federations. So are you going to still do that as long as you can, ride the wave, or are you going to kind of choose one?
I'm in a very in-between stage right now. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to go yet, but I do agree with you. Especially in the men's division, there's a huge political aspect as to how many organizations you're with. I know the NPC does not like you to be with multiple ones, especially once you get into a national level.
Right.
I was actually talking to Chris Rademacher, who was a teen sensation back in like the 90s and World Musclemania Junior World Champion 3 times. And I was talking to him about getting on his team for international work, which made me think of Musclemania as possibly being an option.
Oh, okay.
The WNBF is also an option too. I want to stay natural for sure. Like I said, at this point, I'm in that transition stage, going from teen to a junior, so I'm not sure which I'm going to do yet. I can tell you that I will stay natural, and it's going to be a riot to watch whatever I do next.
Very cool, dude. I think that's a good choice, though, what you're doing.
Yeah.
Now, onto your nutrition. What does your off-season diet look like, and how like consistent are you? Like, I have to eat X amount of meals at certain times.
This year, after coming off the Olympia, my off-season diet needed to change. Before, what I basically do is, like last year after the Monster Mash, I was doing my own diet. You guys can see like the Eating Big series. The Eating Big series is designed for beginners. It's not really what I had, but it was similar to that. And the thing with that is I would either be clean when I was dieting and then go dirty when I was bulking. I needed something that could keep me clean but allow me to put on muscle without hindering me. So in 2009, after the Monster Mash, I wanted to stay clean for photo shoots. And basically, I just kept dieting. And it didn't allow me to really gain any size or strength. And then I eventually did a dirty bulk. So this year, I recently became affiliated with Hunt Fitness. And we're actually running an online bodybuilding competition right now. And Hunt Fitness is doing my diet. And it's pretty intricate, and I'm staying with it 100% because, like I said, at this point, I don't know what's coming next. I just got back from New York City doing a shoot and a video interview. So I gotta only stay kind of like clean, but it's allowed me to put on a lot of size. I actually have it right here. My calorie count. This is the diet I've been using since after the Olympia, and right up to this week. And it just changed this week. This is when I was using the RTN whey, and I was taking in about 247 grams of protein. Oh, is that right? Yes, 247 grams of protein, 420 grams of carbs, most of which are complex, and about 76 grams of fat. And that was a total of about 3,400 calories, just under.
Okay, wow.
So it just switched from the whey to the mass gainer, and the calories have bumped up a little bit along with my weight, and it's actually paying off. Like I said, I mean, I'm making crazy gains in the gym. I'm stronger than ever right now. My stats and measurements are going up like crazy, and I'm still clean enough to do a photo shoot, which I just did. So it's working really well.
That's awesome. Now, what does your pre-contest diet look like?
Pre-contest always changes up a lot, but that'll be more when I get into the nitty-gritty of it. I'll be taking in 2,500 calories or so, even 20 as low as 2,200, and I'll keep my carbs steady, the whole way through. It'll be a lot of complex carbs. It'll be pretty much brown rice, sweet potato, and then chicken breast and tuna will be the only things I have, and then oatmeal post-workout in the morning, and RTN. I was using the mass gainer up until about 5 weeks out, and then I switched to the whey. But I know, like, you can use either one. I know WNBF Pro Tyler English uses the mass gainer right after the show, so that's when I was doing the diet on my own. Like I said, this off-season I began working with Hunt Fitness, and it's amazing. Wicked professional, and I don't have to think. So I'll be taking them on to my next show. That's
awesome. Now, what, as far as supplements, what does your supplementation look like?
Supplementation right now, I'm not too big on supplements right now. The only thing I'm taking is I take Somatonin by RTN, which is a really good fat burner. It's an all-natural fat burner.
Okay.
I'm using the RTN. I just switched to the mass gainer, like I said, the RTN mass builder, and that's pretty much about it. I was using Gaspari Stizon for a little bit, intra-workout, and that was awesome stuff. I'll probably get on that again. There's actually a lot of supplements. all different names that I haven't used before that I'm going to use, and I'll be giving a supplement review on that eventually. But yeah, right now it's pretty much just the Mass Builder and the Somatonin, which is just like 3T extract and Aki extract and all natural stuff. So.
Right. Sweet, dude. Now, you are teaming up, like you said, with Hunt Fitness, and you guys are doing a Hunt Fitness Classic. Like, just totally, like, next level. Like, you are doing a bodybuilding show online, am I correct?
Exactly, yeah. It's a little bit less overwhelming than a full-on show, but yes, you basically film yourself doing a competition routine, and you submit it in to huntfitness.com, or you send it to huntfitness@aol.com. And basically, all the videos will be posted. The whole roster of members will be posted, and all the videos will be posted. And come judging time, basically all the members, all the viewers, they judge. They vote and judge, and whoever wins and whoever gets second, third place, etc., is going to get some pretty nice gifts. It'll be like a late Christmas for them. So.
And when can you send in your video?
What's that?
When can you start sending in your video?
You can begin right now. The entire month of January are when we're taking submissions for entry forms, and then we'll be taking, but we're taking videos at any time. You can begin sending your video in right now if you'd like to. So, but definitely begin sending it in. The end of January. You have until all the deadlines that I gave on the video. But it's an awesome chance to think. I think it's really an awesome chance to get bodybuilding, give people an idea of how much of a sport bodybuilding is, because I saw a discussion in one of my latest videos about whether bodybuilding is or is not a sport. And unfortunately, a lot of people just see bodybuilding as these guys work out and get really big and then diet and get really shredded, and that's it. And no one who hasn't competed even takes into account what kind of, strategical planning and preparation you have to do just for the actual on-stage stuff. You do have to outdo the guy next to you on stage with everything, with the form of your posing, holding the poses. And I can tell you that having boxed and having wrestled, two of the most exhausting sports, along with basketball, soccer, and everything else I've done, bodybuilding is the hardest sport physically, just being on stage. So I think this will give people definitely an idea of how much goes into it, how to plan it out, hit the poses, choreograph the routine, and just everything that goes into competing. I think it's a really good opportunity to get the actual sport of bodybuilding out there, since everybody already knows the weight training part of it.
Now, so how many people are you expecting, like just a rough estimate?
I know that we have just under 15 in already. Wow. And if we can get 50, awesome. If we can get 100, awesome. So the limits are endless. Mm-hmm. It's as many as we can get. It'll be awesome.
That's awesome, dude. Very excited about that. That's totally next level. Awesome. How do you think we're going to start seeing more like shows online? Are you going to be doing more?
It could most definitely happen. Like I said, the online world is where it's at right now, and it doesn't take much of a seed to grow a tree online these days. One little video can start a whole trend. So I've been blessed a lot with what I've gotten, what I've received, and the support I have. So I definitely wanted to give back, and I believe I'll be taking a lot out of my own pocket for this as well. So I talked to Hunt Fitness, and I definitely wanted to set up some sort of competition, some opportunity to give back a little bit and promote the sport and get it known just a little bit more. And Hunt Fitness whipped up that idea for the whole thing, so that was awesome.
Yeah, that's very cool. And then lastly, what are your future plans? It's the beginning of January, so what is kind of your plan of attack for 2011?
At this point, like I said, I'm taking it one step at a time, but when it comes to competitions, I have no idea. I know we'll compete as a junior, and that'll be fun. I don't think I'm going to be doing any more shows as a team. But, I mean, as you guys already know, I'm doing a lot within the sport without even competing. So, taking it to the next step. I just got bodybuilding recognized in the sports section of my local newspaper, and that was really cool. The whole interview on my career and just the sport in itself. And, I've been talking to my guy, basically a retired freelance reporter who I've been hooked up with, and he's the one who's getting me in touch with all these news crews. And I'm not going to give away where, when, or what I'll be featured on next, but all I can say is in terms of local mainstream news, that was the beginning, and we have several other steps planned that's going to keep going up and up and up. So you'll be seeing me on TV soon if all goes well.
Sweet, dude. That's awesome.
It's just getting spit out there. What it means.
That's awesome. We all know that that is what needs to happen. Bodybuilding needs to go into the mainstream.
Right. A lot of people are very pessimistic about it, saying it won't ever happen. Unfortunately, the media associates bodybuilding with steroid use, so it can't ever be accepted. Like AAU dropped it, ESPN dropped it. Bodybuilding has definitely grown to the point where it has a big enough following where if it was displayed on TV, they would get enough hits for it, for sure. I'm confident in that. You see how crazy all the shows, events, and expos are.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing is we just need to get past that steroid factor. And knowing me and my channel, I have nothing against anybody's personal choice at all. I see natural bodybuilding as a great opportunity to get the whole sport of bodybuilding out there. So I think if we can get natural bodybuilding out there, hooked into the Olympics, it can bring attention into all of bodybuilding and just ultimately bring the sport out, So.
Very cool, dude. Well, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you.
Sweet, dude. And thank you guys for tuning in to Mass Muscle TV, bringing the competitors to you. Click here to go to Nick Wright's YouTube channel. Click here to go to Mass Muscle TV's YouTube channel. Click here to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of the rad content coming up. And thank you so much for tuning in to Mass Muscle TV, bringing the competitors to you.